Prior to boarding.
Hello everyone, welcome to Coast to Carnage. I'm here today at Thorpe Park, and yeah, it's all about the other rides though today. I was here a few weeks ago, I went on Hyperia, I had quite a few re-rides on that. So yeah, today is all about the other rides as well. So Swarm, Stealth, Colossus, Nemesis Inferno. Yeah, let's go on some rides then today and get the atmosphere. Today it's the first day of the summer holidays, so it is probably going to be a busy one. I was queuing at the entrance at 9:30. I do think in the future they do need to open well, they open the gates at 10, but I do think they need to open the gates at 9:30. Like, you know, Alton Towers, they open their gates at 9:30, then you can get down to your ride then, and then when the ride's open at 10, then you're on one of the first, you know, the first rides. Whereas here, you know, you're kind of at the entrance, and then they don't actually open the gates until 10. But anyway, enough talk, and let's go on some rides. When the gates opened at 10, everyone of course was making their way to Hyperia, including myself, and yeah, we all started queuing, and then staff was coming around saying that the ride is not going to be open for a few hours. So yeah, there is a delayed opening with that, so just be mindful of that. If you are coming to Thorpe Park, sometimes there can be a delay with opening of the ride, so you might actually be better off going on the other rides first. Stealth, Nemesis Inferno, Swarm, because at the start of the day as well, they were on literally 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I made probably the mistake of going to Hyperia first, but I thought, you know, it's the start of the day, you know, the queue would have been very small as well if the ride was operational, but you know, it is what it is. But anyway, I made my way to Saw anyway after that, and I queued up for about 20 minutes. I was on single rider queue. Really take advantage of that during the early morning, because you will find the main queue will be quite busy throughout the day. So yeah, really take advantage of the single rider queue. So yeah, but yeah, massive headbanger, absolute headache at the moment. I wouldn't miss it if it went, and I don't think I probably will ride that again. I think it's past its time now. It needs to change. It's a very rough ride. So yeah, but that's the start of the day anyway. And yeah, let's go on some other rides. Let's cut the chit chat now and let's go. The fact that Hyperia is coming in not open and it's just gone 10:30 will have a big impact on the other rides. Nemesis Inferno already on a 75-minute wait. Stealth is getting up to about 50 minutes at the moment. Yeah, all of these rides are, the queue is going to be quite big, because obviously people expect Hyperia to be open, so they make their way to Hyperia, and then it's, you know, it's closed, and then everyone goes off to the other rides. So just bear that in mind as well. So yeah, it might be worth just going straight to Stealth, Nemesis Inferno, all the big rides straight away as soon as the gates open, rather than making your way to Hyperia first. This is a nice setup. You have all of the seating around here. You've got some game over there as well. So this is a nice place to relax around here. It's quite a nice area, this. Nice and chilled out. It's next to Rush, if you do want to have a little bit of a relax and chill. vibes in this park, you know, the music they play, especially around next to the water rides as well. It's a really nice atmosphere around here. Can you hear it in the background? Can have a little bit of a boogie around here. Look how colourful these buildings are. I really like the orange and the blue of that building there. Really like what they've done with the floor as well. It's just a nice vibrant area since they've done all like the repaint and freshened everything up. Yeah, it's a really nice atmosphere at this park. Yeah, so Stealth was advertised at 40 and it's gone up to 60 since I arrived here. Yeah, this is what Hyperia does with not being open, and the fact that as well there's The Walking Dead, the ride closed, and the Ghost Train is closed as well. And you can see it does have an impact on the other rides. Right, I joined Stealth at 11:25, and get this, okay, and brace yourself. I got off the ride at 1:35. What was that? Yeah, 1:35. That's how long it took. I'm sorry, Thorpe Park, but that is absolutely ridiculous. The operations, the ride going down numerous times, sending off empty seats, very slow operations as well. I'm sorry, you know, I love this park, but that is ridiculous. Yeah, it's a little bit busy, you know, and Hyperia obviously was closed, The Walking Dead, the ride was closed, and Ghost Train was closed as well, so that might have had a little bit of an impact, but shouldn't have an impact of what it did on Stealth just now. That shouldn't happen. Even at the Luxor Towers, you know, I've waited probably about an hour and 20 for a ride before, but to wait pretty much 2 hours is not acceptable. Change your plan with my day. I was going to go on all the rides, you know, Nemesis Inferno, Swarm. I was going to do all that lot in the morning, okay? That was my original plan, but because of the bloody mess on Stealth, I am going to make my way to Hyperia, and I'm going to go on that because that's going to make me happy. Hello everyone, just had 2 rides on Hyperia. The first one had a back row, absolutely incredible. You literally feel like you're going to come out of your seat on that first drop. The store as well is absolutely amazing on it, and yeah, the soundtrack. it's just a fantastic ride, you know, no matter how many times you ride it, no matter where you sit on the ride. Like my second one was row 7, and that was brilliant as well. But the back row is the best, I think, overall. But yeah, like, that's why you've got to come to this park, you know, it's all about that ride. Yeah, they have other rides like Stealth and Swarm, and you know, there are good rides as well, but that is definitely the best here, and in my opinion, the best in the UK. So yeah, you know, even though I had a bit of a rubbish morning, the afternoon going on a Hyperia has really made it a lot better than what it was this morning. So thank you, Thorpe Park, for investing in that ride, bringing that ride to the UK. It's made a massive impact as well for the theme park industry, and yeah, get yourself on that ride. Right, let's talk about operations on Hyperia. Let's talk about the single rider queue and the other queues as well. I actually went for single rider, and I waited an hour on the first one. The second one, I actually waited a lot less. It was about 40 minutes. So definitely take advantage of the single rider queue. You will find through the day the main queue is going to be on like 120 minutes, 100 minutes, and then around 90 minutes. So it's worth going on the single rider queue to really minimise your waiting time. And you never know, you might get a back row with that. But yeah, really take advantage of the single rider. I might call it there for today. Got a bit of a headache as well because I did go and saw this morning, and then had the chaos with Stealth. Went on 2 rides with Hyperia, so a bit of a headache now, so I will call it there. There's not as many shots of the other rides, and I didn't really get loads of shots around the park just because of the morning, and it really had a big impact on me, to be honest. So yeah, a bit of a short one with the videos, but anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching my video, and yeah, get yourselves down here to Thorpe Park. Hopefully you won't have the same thing as what I did with Stealth. It's an odd one, you know, I've not had that before with Stealth. I have waited a long time for it in the past, but to wait 2 hours there for it, and the operations on there were pretty poor. And yeah, just to, again, you know, the ride availability it's that thing, isn't it, that we talk about. Same with Alton Towers, ride availability for that as well, closes through the day. Same with Thorpe Park, you know, you had the Ghost Train closed, saw the ride was closed at one point. So yeah, you know, it's just not great when there's closures, especially on these busier days.